So here in Barangay Holy Spirit, you'll see there's a lot of fire trucks. There was a fire. I can see a lot of smoke up ahead. I'm not sure if the fire is still going. There's a lot of trucks here, a lot of BFP, a lot of even barangay fire trucks. You'll see there's also police on scene just to provide any help that might be required, but you can see it's mostly just the BFP. Looks like there's still some smoke, but I don't see flames anymore. In fact, I can see at the back, the air is wavy, which means there might still be a fire back there. You can see a lot of smoke over there as well. Of course, these are like more like shanty style. You'll see the medics are also here from the BFP. Hopefully no one's injured. Hopefully everyone got out in time.
Yo, pasok! Ready, go! Pasok!
In fact, in the distance there, I can see a flicker of some flames. So definitely still fires going. At the back here, I can still see a lot of smoke bellowing out. This is on the second alarm, by the way. You see the flames coming up at the back here? So the firemen just pushed their way through here and they've made their way over there where the flames were coming out. It's a good thing there's so many firefighters here. I say firemen, there's also lots of women here, so to be fair, you know, firefighters. I can see some firefighters on top of that building over there as well. I think that's where we need to go so we can get a better look at what's going on here. You see one of the residents has brought out drinking water for the firefighters. Very good with cups also. Of course, even if you're not affected by the fire itself, your house is now going to be flooded by all of this water. I can tell you what, it's super hot in here. Even though the fire is out, the ashes are super hot. Still flames burning over here. Sorry you can't see it very well on camera because all the smoke. You see they're now firing water from the top of that house there. It's a private building, townhomes. They've run the pipe through the window and up onto the roof, and they're now spraying down on top of the fire. We see a couple of the younger firefighters coming out the back to make sure everything's okay. Some of the crews are now entering another house, feeding a pipe in. They're going to hit the fire from above. Of course, as soon as they hit this with the water, we're going to get a lot of smoke, and it's going to wipe out the picture. And if you're wondering where they're standing right now, the floor is pretty much breaking apart. You can even see holes in it and it's pretty much collapsing, so it's a very dangerous job for them because if they fall through, it's going to be major injuries. And wow, there's a lot of smoke here. What's happening now is residents are filling up buckets, bringing out the water, loading it into the fire truck. It's not ideal, but they're just doing everything they can to try and get more water. There's trucks as far as you can see that way, trucks as far as you can see the other way, and a lot of firefighters working really hard. Some of them obviously taking a break because they've been here for nearly 2 hours fighting the fire. And I can tell you, even 5-10 minutes in that smoke, it's just a killer on the eyes, killer on the throat. It's incredibly dangerous, incredibly difficult. And over here you actually see lots of stuff that's been brought out of people's houses to try and rescue it. So they did manage to save some things. You'll see there's even volunteer firefighters here from UP campus, so really they came from everywhere. So I think at this point they pretty much got it under control, and I'm going to move on. Good job to everybody.